My name is Nessie,
My name is Fritz.
and these are events leading to the Civil War in no specific order. In 1831, Nat Turner was a black slave that led one of the most effective rebellions in American history. The enslaved preacher had prophetic visions that led him to start a revolt that led to the killing of about 55 white people. Although Turner's rebellion was unsuccessful, it was successful in increasing tensions between the North and Southern states. The Missouri Compromise was an agreement made to return the balance of slave and free states. In 1820, the compromise resulted in Missouri being added as a slave state and Maine as a free state. While it did hold off the Civil War for 3 decades, it created sectionalism in the country as both the South and North were fighting to have more states than the other. The Compromise of 1850 was composed of 5 agreements, which included admitting California as a free state, abolishing the practice of slave trade in Washington, D.C., allowing popular sovereignty to decide slavery in the Utah and New Mexico territories, strengthening the Fugitive Slave Act, and settling the border dispute between New Mexico and Texas. While the Compromise of 1850 did postpone the war for a decade, it did not decrease any of the tension between the North and the South. It actually favored the Union later on in the war because it helped grow the economy of the North with the addition of the new state and enabled the North to have more access to resources, which was definitely beneficial in the Civil War.
Dred Scott versus Sanford was a critical case in the history of the build-up to the Civil War. The United States Supreme Court ruled that, quote, a Negro whose ancestors were imported into the U.S. and sold as slaves, whether enslaved or free, could not be an American citizen, therefore had no standing to sue in federal court. The election of 1860 was one of the most important presidential elections in American history. Republican nominee Abraham Lincoln ran against Democratic nominee Senator Stephen Douglas and Southern Democratic Party nominee John Breckinridge and Constitutional Union Party nominee John Bell. The main issues were the polarizing questions of slavery and states' rights. Lincoln's victory made him the 16th president of the U.S., an outcome which precipitated the secession of the Southern states and the Civil War. Readers, especially Northerners and those abroad, were deeply moved by the powerful portrayal of the harsh reality of slavery in Harriet Beecher Stowe's book, Uncle Tom's Cabin. The popularity of the story was second only to the Bible at the time. The story put faces on slaves as well as their owners, and this humanizing quality excited abolitionist sentiment all across the country. John Brown led a small band on a raid against the federal army at Martinsburg in order to start an armed slave revolt. It's very significant that violence in the attack shot Southerners continued to become prepared for slaves. This part of the pro-slave sentiments of the